What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back. Another video today. Hot Toys decides we needed another Batman for the collection. Let's check it out. That's right, guys. Hot Toys has decided we needed another Christian Bale Batman. What I want to know is which one of you out there emailed Hot Toys, went on their Instagram, and said, we need another Bale Batman? Like, where's the reissue Bale Batman guy on the Facebook page of Hot Toys? I don't flipping know. But evidently there is one, even if it's like incognito mode or stealth mode or maybe it's direct messaging. I don't know. But there's one out there, and they said, hey, we're going to give you another Christian Bale Batman. But this time, it's comic inspired. Comic inspired. So I first saw this thing early this morning, and I was like, what the hell is that? That's kind of crazy. And the Facebook comments have leaned that direction. The more I look at it, the more I'm intrigued. So let's take a look at the photos they've given us. I will have a separate video on the Wonder Woman because that one actually has that one looks cool. That one I'm debating the Wonder Woman figure. I might get this one too. I don't know. Anyways, I digress. Let's get into this. We got some photos here from Hot Toys on the Facebook page, and I'm sure you've scoured them and looked at them. But here's my opportunity to give my thoughts on this guy. First thoughts: this base they're giving us, pretty cool base. I mean, the bats, we've seen those before, I believe with Morbius, which I definitely did not want to get at all. So that's a thing. It's an acrylic pole with a bunch of little attachments. I mean, it's kind of cool. I don't hate it. It's all right. I don't think it's as good looking as the previous Bale Batman base. I mean, I kind of like the DX19 base. I think is just fine. But this is an exclusive for the 100 years of DC. And so that's fine. It's a little different. And I kind of dig it. But the pose here is it's not a bad pose. I've done a pose like that in the past. But let's go ahead and look through some of these photos if I can, and kind of dig through some of this. So we're going to have a comic-inspired blue and gray suit for the 100th anniversary of Warner Brothers. I think I said DC earlier, but Warner Brothers. So this is an interesting thing. I would have, and would I have gone with this version of Batman for an anniversary style figure? Probably not. Probably wouldn't have gone with this one. But since it's fresh on the manufacturing floor for the next, not the DX19 replacement, the ultimate Batman, as they said, with the armory and the ultra, posable figure and updated and hyper real, all that crap, all the platitudes they throw out there. I don't think I would have gone with this one. I'll give it to Brendan. I agree with him 100%. It should have been a Christopher Reeves Batman. If we're going to do this like an anniversary and you want to make it super hype, this is not the one I would have went with. And not even close. Just based on, we've already got a bunch of these. I'm not taking away from this figure because I think the blue and gray actually has some merit. But I don't know. The decision to go with this one's a little strange for me. But let's get into this particular one and just see what it's all about. Now, first off, I was trying to look at the photos from this one and then the new Batman Armory and see, is it the same figure as that one? Because the new one's supposed to be like the super updated one and the new schematics and all that crap. And for me, it looks like it's the newest version of the Christian Bale Batman, not the DX19. Somebody out there who was super Batman, hyper-focused, please correct me if I'm wrong, but just a quick glance at them, I think that's the case. I think between the two, I think this is the more accurate of the ones. But let's kind of zoom in on some of these things. I kind of dig the gray. It's kind of cool. The blue, I'm trying to decide, is that a high gloss finish or is it like a metallic finish? It's really hard to tell, and I'm sure we'll have some photos of this at Secret Base at some point from our friends over at Pop Collectibles once it gets on display. Is that a metallic paint finish? It kind of looks like it in this lighting, but at this resolution, it's really, really hard to tell. I'm not sure, but we'll have to see soon enough. Comic color inspired paint application. So we got blue gauntlets, we got gray suits, we got a gold belt. which kind of makes sense. I mean, if it was true comic, I guess it would be like a bright yellow belt. That would be a thing, but I'm fine with the gold. I think it's okay. It breaks up all the colors. The blue boots. And again, I'm getting to this striking like cowl. Is it? I think it's a metallic paint. The more I look at it, I think it's like a high gloss metallic paint cowl. I'm not sure 100% how I feel on it, but I will tell you, as this day has gone on and I've reviewed these photos a number of times, it's kind of growing on me just a little bit. I'm not saying I'm sold on it. I'm not saying that, but I don't hate it. Like, it doesn't make me want to vomit. It doesn't want me to punch Baby Yoda in the face. Like, it doesn't. I'm not there, right? So it's growing on me, and I'm wondering what it's going to look like without all the funky photoshops. They didn't bother giving us new lower mouth parts for Bale. They still got the silly ones. I mean, it's a repaint. Let's call it what it is. It's a direct repaint. And for an exclusive, that's not unheard of. You've seen it with different action figures. You've seen it with Marvel Legends. You've seen it with Star Wars. They do repaints ad nauseum. Funko Pops obviously is a repaint thing. This is a repaint. Iron Man, they're definitely doing repaints on those. So I'm not against repaints for a reason, and this seems like just as good a reason as any to do a repaint. And I kind of like I said, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's for me, and it may not be for you. But I don't hate it. Is that enough an endorsement for you to pick this up? I don't know. Now, they're saying they're going to be very limited. I believe 1,500 pieces, I think, is what the number is worldwide. Might even be less than that. But it's going to be a thing. Now, for those of you who are curious how you're going to get this stateside, one, you can order from Pop Collectibles. They've got them on their website. There's a link in the description below. Discount code. The second option is on the previous exclusive that was limited like this, Sideshow, if you want to get yours from the States, Sideshow had a lottery system in which only 300 people got it, I think is what the number was they got. 300 units they got, and it was a RSVP system and then a lottery system, and you might or might not get it. So I don't know, whichever one you want to go with, you want to do both, whatever. But I imagine with this fewer production unit count here, it's going to sell out. I don't have any doubt about that. With it being an anniversary deal, you're probably going to see the value go up higher than retail. So I don't think you're really at loss. So if you think you might want this, pick it up. Because if you think you might want it later, it's probably going to end up costing you more than retail at that time. But I don't, like I said, I don't hate it. I don't love it. I'm kind of like in the middle of it's cool and I get it. It's cooler than King Shark. It's cooler than Venomized Iron Man for sure. The Wonder Woman, I think, might be a better figure. But, I don't know. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Now's a great time to do that. Links down there for different things. If you want to support us on Patreon, that would be amazing. We're giving away, this month, we're giving away a So-So Toys Dark Spider. And we're also giving away the Night Out Spider, which I just reviewed. You can check that video out here. We're going to give away both of those figures this month for Patreon supporters. So very thankful for all you guys support the channel and make things like that happen. As always, click, rate, like. See you next time.